Hi everyone, Keith Gerein from the Edmonton Journal here. Undoubtedly, many of you have been following the debate around the provincial government's idea to create a new provincial police force to replace the RCMP in Alberta. There's a lot of different opinions on this matter. It's a bit of an emotional issue. My personal opinion is that I feel this is likely to be a costly experiment that doesn't actually solve much of a problem. And I think it's also worth noting for taxpayers in Edmonton and Calgary who have their own police forces, they would still likely be on the hook for the bill for this new police force, even though they would receive little of the benefit. So that's worth considering. But no matter what your personal opinion is on this idea, the fact that it has come up does create an opportunity, I think, for an overdue conversation in the Edmonton region, which is around the idea of having an Edmonton Metro police force, a regional police force for Leduc, St. Albert, Sherwood Park, the counties, whoever would want to join in. There's a lot of headaches that you would have to go through to do this, of course. So you'd need union buy-in. You'd need to figure out things like rank and pay and seniority, right? Because presumably some of the RCMP officers would come over to this new police force. You would need some sort of mechanism, budget mechanism, to decide how much each of the municipalities pay, right? Whether that's done by population or crime rates or some sort of assessment of need. You would need to consider some sort of governance model, right? Like how many seats would Edmonton get on a new police commission? How many seats would St. Albert get in Sherwood Park, right? Those things have to be considered. So there's some things to go through, but none of this feels unmanageable. And in fact, when you look at the potential benefits, it seems really worthwhile. The big benefit is, over the long term, some cost savings, right? Less bureaucracy, less need for administration. You don't need police chiefs essentially in various jurisdictions. You could think of more seamless deployment of resources, more shared information. When criminals cross jurisdictional boundaries, in theory, there would be less sort of paperwork and headaches to go through. Instead of having, say, multiple units working on the same kind of problem, whether that's like child exploitation or organized crime, you could have the potential for kind of one super unit to attack those problems. So there's a lot of potential benefits here. I think it is worth considering, and I do think those conversations are going to heat up in the months ahead. As always, I love to hear your opinions as well. Please check out edmontonjournal.com for my columns and more coverage of municipal politics. Thanks very much.